up, guys? Welcome to my new show called Cooking with Mr. Good Looking. I'm your host, Chef Good Looking, the most handsome guy in the universe. And I'm here to help you, to teach you how to cook your favorite dishes. Our first episode will be a Japanese authentic seafood ramen. And this Japanese authentic seafood ramen includes a combination of seafood, of course, scallions, 1 tablespoon of baking soda, 1.5 tablespoon of cooking oil, 1 teaspoon of sake, 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of sesame oil, 1 cup of dark miso, a half pound of thin spaghetti or angel hair pasta, and about 2 bowls of dashi stock. And don't forget the 2 cloves of garlic for your broth, and about a size thumb of your broth ginger. And the first step is we pour the dashi stock in the pot slowly. There. Then we smash the 1 clove of garlic. It doesn't need to be like plain, just smash it a little bit so the juice will come out. About, let's say, we cut the ginger in half and cut it in half again, and just you don't need to do something special with them, just cut them up, so the juices will come out, and leave that one right there. And about for the scallions, we just cut the bulb out and take out the main leaves of it, divide it into 3 leaves. Nothing need to be special like what I said, and just put it in your dashi along with the rest of the garlic and ginger. Then we close it and we place it in the stove. Turn your stove on a medium heat. Wait for 5 to 10 minutes or until boil. And while we're waiting for that, grab another pot. Pour about 1.5 bowl of water, 2 dash of salt, cover it, turn on your stove about medium heat, and wait for the boil about 5 to 10 minutes or until it boils. And while we're waiting for the boil, let's prepare our scallion for toppings. But slice it. Let's say about approximately a half cup of sliced scallions for topping. This is actually the stem part. Now it doesn't need to be sliced like this. You can actually separate the skins of the stems, to make it like all fancy and stuff. But we're just gonna do it this way. Let's reject. Keep it there. Move that away first, and leave it there. Let's add some more. Same thing, just take out the skin. Come on. There you go. Then we cut the bulb out since you don't want that because it's kind of bitter. Then do the same thing. Now it doesn't need to be a seafood combination like that. You can actually try lobster, crabs, crab meat. You can also try fish sausage. But it's up to you. You can go unique about it. You know. As long as you get the broth right, you'll be fine. There we go. But place it down there. Make it nice and neat. Leave that one over there. It's right there. And we're gonna go check out our broth. When you see it's boiling, turn off your heat, drain it slowly. Now you don't need the ingredients that you put earlier. You can step that aside. You put back the broth. In the pot, and you put it back in the stove. Turn on back the heat on a medium heat. Open that up. Put your soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of sake, 1 teaspoon of sesame oil, grate the last clove of garlic, there. Cover the pot, wait about 5 to 10 minutes until boil. Lower down your heat. Pour down your seafood combination. Cook it for 5 minutes or until it floats. Let's check our water for pasta. Once it's nice and boiling, we put the 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Be careful because it kind of boil for a few seconds. Put about a dash of salt. Then we pour the pasta nice and slowly. Once that's there, we cover it up and wait for 5 to 10 minutes. Let's check our seafood combination. Once you see it's nice and floating, we use a strainer. And we take them all out. We just need to cook them for a few minutes because they're already pre-cooked, so we don't need to overcook them, because if you overcook them, they're gonna get hard Nice and slowly. We don't want to make a mess. We want to cook nice and neat. And actually adds flavor to the broth once we do this. Put that one aside. Cover it again. Put back your heat on a medium. Once the pasta is boiling, you kind of stir it up. That way they won't get tacked together. Nice and slowly. We wait about 5 minutes, or read the direction on the box, because we want to get that al dente softness of the angel hair pasta. You don't want to overcook it because it's gonna get so soft, and it's just gonna ruin the texture of your ramen. We cover that up again, and we come back after 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, turn on your sink and drain the pasta. One of the reasons that I turn on the water is to stop the cooking of the pasta. That way you won't overcook it. Cool it down for a few seconds. Drain that. Place it on a large bowl or any container that you would like. There. One of the reasons we put baking soda is to keep that ramen taste like on the pasta. Let's check out our broth. Once it's boiling, we turn off the stove. We put the dark miso on this strainer, and we whisk it until it dissolves. Now, one of the reasons I turn off the stove is we don't want to overcook the miso, because it gives it that bitter taste like on the miso once you overcooked it. And just whisk it and try to dissolve it. This will give you a clean miso on your ramen broth. It should be good. Perfect. Now, once we're all finished, we grab a bowl, put some pasta, and if you're really hungry like me, you don't mind adding some more pasta. In fact, let's grab some more. A little bit more. We pour some broth. About a little bit more. Slide that dried seaweed. We pour some scallions. And the fun part, the best part, our seafood combination. Let's grab one, because we don't want to overcrowd the bowl. One for each types. These are actually delicious, by the way. I've tried this before, and I keep on buying it because the price is pretty good and it tastes good. And grab one more crab meat. Am I missing somewhere? Then there we go. Seafood ramen. Alright guys, that's the end of our show. Before I end the show, I would like to give thanks to Russell Cheng of Russell John Cheng Graphic Designs and Illustration for my wonderful logo, and for my staff, thank you guys. And always remember that you know you're good looking if you know how to cook. Bye.